Hi peeps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and on my channel I just get ready and do my makeup and chit chat. So welcome. So today I am going to start with the eyebrow touch up. And then just do my regular makeup routine. And I was thinking about a topic to chit chat about today, and I chose handbags. So handbags are iffy, only because it depends on the person, it depends on their height, it depends on what type of shoes they wear, it depends on their demeanor, it depends on their personality, it depends on their lifestyle. And I think all of those traits are important when you're going to pick out a handbag for yourself or for somebody else. So like the majority of females go for handbags that match their shoes. And then in the perfect world, the majority of females wear high heels. And in the real world, that's just not the norm. Like it's not gonna really happen like every single day. You're not gonna see the female wearing high heels. You might, but on the wife box or whatever, the Stepford wife. But the majority of them wear, sneakers or sandals. So my advice with that would be like try to pick out like what her fashion is. So like if you know a lady that walks around and wears pretty much black all the time, you're in pretty good luck, because she will probably like the majority of handbags. I know the popular handbags right now are the Karl Lagerfeld, that's popular. Juicy Couture is popular. Louis Vuitton is always popular. So those ones are popular. But in my opinion, I don't really care for them. Those are like the bottom three choices as far as like handbags go. My faves would be Michael Kors, Gucci, and Steve Madden. And I chose those as my favorites because number one, the Michael Kors bag always has the best styles. They have like the best fabric. They last a long time. And with their designs, like their designs just seem to like match everything. Number two, the Gucci bags. I chose those as number two because they look like they have a really nice fabric. Their colors are varietized, like they're not just one base. Like I noticed with some bags, they just want to do the sparkles, or they want to do the neon colors, solely base that. But with the Gucci bags, they go from like a bright pink to a darker brown, or if you want to play with the neons, they have that too. And then number 3, the Steve Madden bags. I really like those. The reason why I like those is because of the actual strap on them. So that is a make or break for me with a purse, is the size of the purse and the size and quality of the strap. I'm not really a carrying handbag, tote bag. I like those tote bags, but I don't care for the way that you're only able to like carry them. Now, if they do have a strap that you can put over, I didn't know that, but that's like a make or break for a bag for me. Now, the makers of the mini handbag, that's awesome and everything, but with the mini handbags, I tend to think they're more of high school. So if you're in high school and you're a younger generation, the mini handbags would be perfect for you. A lot of the younger generation likes the Birkenstock sandals, the pinkish like tees, the like the 1980s jeans. I don't know what they're called. There's a specific name for those jeans. I know there's like the 80s brand type look. So like if you're in that area, you'll like those. I do know that there is always like a cheaper option as far as like handbags go, shoes, clothing, and I really wasn't too knowledgeable in the handbag category until I got a little bit older, and then I realized like if you get a pair of shoes or you get a handbag, you almost have to get like the name brand. Number one, because if you do a test on it, the non-name brand will just rip up into shreds. I don't think that's true about every single non-name brand, but it's true about a lot. With the shoes, you want to get the name brand shoes too, because those non-name brand shoes can give you like blisters. They can be tight on your toes and then cause like foot problems later on in life. As far as like jeans go, you probably want to also get the name brand jeans, because the quality of the material in the jeans is going to make or break, you know, the person in the jeans. That didn't even make sense, not make or break the person in the jeans, but you know what I'm saying, like, you don't want to be in class and then freaking be asked to go to the top of the class and go do some work on a chalkboard and then sit back down and your pants rip because they're not, you know, name brand. So that's what I meant. But some jeans, most jeans, if you like that look where they have like the holes in the front and the back, they already come like that. So if you're looking for a really good deal on a name brand pair of pants, shoes, bags, book bags, stuff of that nature, Marshalls has stuff like that. Burlington Coat Factory, I don't know if one is in your area, but they have stuff like that that's name brand. I think you would probably have more luck at Marshalls, because Burlington Coat Factory is quite the warehouse. But I noticed with Burlington Coat Factory, they tend to only carry like certain sizes of certain clothes. Um, so yeah. And I mean, like, you could probably, if you weren't comfortable with going outside of your comfort zone and maybe you get bad anxiety in the public shopping, you could probably order that stuff online. And a lot of places like Poshmark has them. I'm trying to think of another website that has like name brand stuff. Emmy Mercari has name brand stuff. And I'm sure, like, if you order the stuff, like, now, you might be able to get it, you know, within a week or so. So, even stuff like that, Goodwill. But I'm kind of, like, veering out of Goodwill only because I'm starting to understand the value of clothing or the value of something of that sort, and noticing that the stuff that you buy brand new is basically made just for you. So, untainted, if you will. So, I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what palette to get as far as like eyeshadow goes, because my local Dollar Tree can only order like what they send in. So with that being said, I don't think that they have the blue that blue eyeshadow palette that I was talking about. So the ones that they do carry have rose colors in them, shimmers in them, and like tans and mauves and stuff. So I'm kind of reluctant to get that one because the shimmer in that palette, it's like a 8-fold palette, which has, I think, like 2 shimmers in it. It's got like a silver shimmer, and then it has like a goldish shimmer. I think those ones cause kickback and they smudge easily. So I don't know if I might get it, I might not. But just like bags and shoes and stuff, eyeshadow palettes, you can't play with that. You just can't, because it's just like that. You get an eyeshadow palette, and that eyeshadow palette can be looks can be deceiving as heck with eyeshadow palettes. So you kind of got to know your palettes. Like you can't just jump into a shallow end of the pool with these eyeshadow palettes. You know what I'm saying. Because on the eyeshadow palettes, sometimes you will look out and get, you know, a cheaper one with the 3-quad in it, and then have no kickback at all, and then have perfect pigmentation, and then have your look looking fabulous. You might luck out and have that luck. Then again, you might not. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make you a perfect researcher on eyeshadow palettes and bags and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm just like a big firm believer of, I'm a penny pitcher. I like to save every single penny so that you get more bang for your buck. Eyeshadow palettes are like a comparison to like a cubic zirconian. The cubic zirconian looks so pretty, and it's gonna show you what you want to see and everything. Then you get that baby home and you go to clean out your bathtub or something like that, or you go to reach for something in the freezer because you're hungry at night, ice cream or something, bam, and it breaks. That's what the wonderful world of eyeshadow does. So if you're just now joining my channel, my name is Jennifer, and on my channel I just do my makeup and I chit chat, and the topics vary. They can range from makeup to music to affirmations to relationships to shopping, anything and everything. Um, and today is Sunday, and we are super duper grateful. We are having birds chirping. The weather is wonderful. We're blessed with clean water. We're blessed with electricity. We are blessed with good friends and good family. And I'm blessed with awesome viewers like yourself. So today's topic, I was just talking about handbags, makeup palettes, and how to spot the differences. I'm not really knowledgeable on how to spot the difference between a real handbag and a fake handbag, but I'm sure there's ways. So like if you have a Michael Kors bag and then you get a Kate Spade, you can definitely tell the difference there. Like Kate Spade is definitely not a Michael Kors. And same goes with like, I feel like Coach. Coach is definitely not a Louis Vuitton. So you can spot the difference there. I used to own a fake Chanel, and you can really tell like a real Chanel from a fake Chanel because of the quality of how, like, all you gotta do is tug it a little bit and it'll break. And eyeshadow palettes, I was getting to that. Eyeshadow palettes, you can really tell the difference between a good one and a faulty one, and how you can tell is by the swatch. So like when anyone does a swatch, they're talking about they take the eyeshadow palette and they go through the colors and then they put the color on their forearm, and that's called a swatch. So every time that you want to buy an eyeshadow palette, do the, if you can. If you can't, don't do it, like, because you might get in trouble. But they take the eyeshadow palette, swatch it on their forearm, and then you can tell which one is good and which one is not good by that. If you can't do that, another way to tell a good eyeshadow palette is by the packaging. So if the packaging has a case and there's no clear case on the top and it just has like a cardboard case, you want to turn it around and then see if they put the eyeshadow colors on the back of it, and then don't like drop it really hard, but like set it on the counter, and if that bitch like makes any noise at all, it's not a good eyeshadow palette. You know what I'm saying? Like if it has a clear case on it and you put it on the counter and it makes a noise, then that's not a good eyeshadow palette either. That's how you can tell without even opening up the packaging. And sometimes when you go to like department stores like the Marshalls, like I was talking about, you're not going to be able to open it up and do the swatch, so that's when you got to do that, because a lot of the ones at Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and Burlington are either like discontinued or they're something faulted with them, and that's why they got sent there to the Misfits department store. But I'm not saying those, and every single one, something's wrong with it, because it's not. You might luck out and get something good at Marshall's, but you do that test first, you know. Because those eyeshadow palettes could last you a long, long time. And you might luck out and get one for like $5. And it might be retailed at like 60. Now, like Five Below, I've found a lot of good makeup at Five Below. And if you're getting stuff from Five Below, you don't really have to test it, because I mean you're getting a deal anyway as it is. So, but they have a lot of good Wet n Wild. I am like a big fan of Wet n Wild, and Wet n Wild is not expensive by far. They have really good products. And pardon, I'm having really bad allergies. I've been dealing with a ear infection, so if I'm sounding stuffy or something, that's what it is. So that about wraps up Makeup and Chit Chat with Jennifer. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my channel. You can catch me over at Instagram at @1JenniferJennifer. And over there you'll find a link to my other makeup website. And I am super duper grateful for you. Thank you for watching. Please consider commenting and sharing. See you in my next video.